Oh, hello, my beautiful friends, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on today's video and spending a portion of your day with me. It really means a lot to me. And if this is your first time here, a big special hello, welcome. I hope you stick around. Thank you for joining me. Today, I will be bringing you my July update for the Partners in Cream for 2023. I did skip a few months. That was not my intentions. I had some rollouts for June. I just couldn't get around to filming it. I didn't have the time. So I was like, you know what? I think it was like probably like the 20 something. I finally had time. I was like, might as well just wait. You know what I mean? So that's okay. We do have 3 empties. One thing that was my seasonal rollout that I kept on for spring, because you can rotate this quarterly. And one I am rotating out because it pairs well with something else that I want to pan at the end of the year because it's a lighter color for me. And so we have 5 new roll-ins. So if you're excited to see my progress, give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe before you go, and let's go ahead and jump into the video. Alrighty, my beautiful friends. So this was created by Steph Lyons and DaLin from Outward Processing. Thank you, beautiful ladies, for creating this super fun project. It is very popular. I participated towards the end of last year, and then I was like, I have to do it. It's very fun. I don't have a lot of like cream cheek products, but you can put in any cream liquids. Only exception is no powder. That's the only rule. No powder. Hashtag Partners in Cream. Hashtag Partners in Cream 2023. You can use 3 to 6 products. It is a year-long rolling style products. The intro goes up on January 10th. Monthly updates on or around the 10th. You can do a quarterly refresh. I didn't do my quarterly refresh. I was like, okay, let me hang on to it. So this, a little more than halfway through, I'm going to go ahead and pull out something that I did have. Cream and liquid products. Only creams do expire faster than powders. So we did finish some things up in this project already, and we have 3 empties and then 2 things that I'm rolling out. So we have 5 new products coming into this project, and it's kind of like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, anyway, so the first thing I'll be rotating out, not because I don't love it, I actually do really love it. It is the Roll Dial Illuminating Glowing Primer. I brought it in, and then I guess I've only done 2 updates. I don't know. So my goal was to use this up. It did weigh 100.87 grams. Today, after 20 uses, it weighs 89.38. I'm going to go ahead and move it out. I absolutely love it. It does kind of have like this, I rolled around in a rose bush kind of scent, but it's okay. It's kind of growing on me actually. But I pair this with a Marc Jacobs foundation that I did finish in this project, and I have a second one. So those 2 I found through this project pair so beautifully together. That is a more matte cream base. It comes in like a little pouch, a little jar. And I can use it with other ones, but I know it pairs well with this. So I was like trying to use this up because I really do like this. I thought I had another one from Box John, but I guess I don't. Maybe I gifted it away. I don't really know. So those 2 paired really well together. So I'm going to put a halt on this until I start using that one. It's a light medium, so I'll definitely use it towards the end. I need to get a jump on. I really love that foundation, but this paired excellent with that, so I want those to be a buddy. So I'm just going to, I know I can use this, but I wish I wouldn't have not wasted it, but use it with other ones for a glowy base because I have lots of glowy stuff. But for some reason, this one and the other one paired flawlessly together. So this is not going anywhere. It's being put on hold till I use that foundation. So it's unused in my collection, but so yeah, you know. So next we have this lip liner that I'm trying to use up. It weighed 2.34 grams in the intro. After 16 uses, it weighs 2.17, and we don't have that much to go. Let me get my little paper. Okay, so that was, I guess the last time I updated this was in March. It was supposed to be May, but with school, and then June I was busy. So yeah, we have used quite a bit, so I'm super happy. This will be the only thing staying in this project since I've had it from the intro. So yeah, so okay, that guy is staying in here. And then we do have our next empty. This was in here from the beginning. This is our Dose of Colors Over the Top Gloss. In the intro, it weighed 21.50 grams. My goal was to obviously use it up. After 30 uses, I used it up on 6/11. So maybe that's why I pushed it back and then I got busy. I love this. I do have a backup. This was part of the Dose of Colors Desi X Katie. There's really, I mean, you could, obviously it's a creamy, like a gloss, but there's not much going on. It's very beautiful. I loved it, but I'm glad to get a gloss out of my collection. And I think that collection went out like 2017, 2018. I'm not too sure. So this will be part of June's empties. And then next is our seasonal rollout. I just said I will evaluate on the check-ins. There's a Becca Slim Light Champagne Pop. It did weigh 15.50 grams. I've used it 9 times and it weighed 15.45 grams. Now, there's not much on here. It didn't really move. I wanted to get this part flat, but you know what? This is very pretty, but I'm not always using this. I forget to reach for it. I was mostly using it for an inner corner. I need to be better at using these, but I'm not gonna worry about that this year. I'll worry about that next year. So this product is staying in my collection. Maybe one and done looks. Maybe it'll come back soon. I'm not too sure. So I enjoyed that. I'm glad I got it some love because it was unused, really unused in my collection. And then in March, I brought in this Tarte Guard in light medium. It isn't empty. I cut it off. I used it up on January. No, not January. I used it up on June 22nd. I like this, but it does have SPF. So I wanted to get it out of my collection, get some little minis. So I'm using some things up. And then I brought in this also in March, and this is already empty. This was in my pan to plan for 2023. I would use this for, this is a concealer, but it was in tan, so I would use this for like a cream bronzer. It did weigh 16.94 grams. I don't know how much it weighs as an empty, but it took me 18 uses and I used it up on May 12th. So I did have empties in May. So I usually do these about every 2 months. 2 months, I'm 1 update behind, but that's okay. So I skipped May's. That's okay. So now we will be bringing in our roll-ins. Like I said, the only thing to stay is that lip liner, but that's 3 makeup empties, and I'm super stoked. Please let me know what you are finishing in this project. I love it. I'll participate next year too, just to work through some things. Alrighty, now for the things that we are rolling in. This is a Lorac foundation. It's pretty old in my collection. I was once this tan, very tan color, but I stopped going out in the sun. This was obviously pre-COVID. I do have like a tan, like I was really dark. I'll pop up a picture. Like I had, my face was obviously it's white, so but I was super tan, my super body. I was going to the beach, the vacation, so yeah. But what I've learned through those Bare Minerals concealers is I just dump it, just like 2 dots. I blend it with a brush and I'll go ahead and get extra coverage on my cheeks, which I really do like. And it's a foundation, so it's going to give me more coverage, which this is my part that I always want extra coverage on, is my cheeks, because they are a little bit pinker. Like it's not pink, I don't know, it's just not even. Like I just have like pinkish tones. I do add pink blush, but that's just how I am. So I do use this as a cream bronzer. So I don't need to really buy cream bronzers because I have a few foundations. And then I have a Lorac powder also that is tan and that I use as a bronzer sometimes too. So I would use that and then I would have that. So I was very tan. Like that just looks like a splotch. But it's a great cream bronzer for me, and it's a way to use up an older makeup out of my collection. I have already been using this. I was like, just today it dawned on me, I was like, why don't you put that on your partners in cream, because you're rolling out a lot of stuff. So it does weigh 105.59 grams. Here is my mark because it is an airless pump. So I don't think that I can finish this throughout this year, but it puts me at a good dent to use it next year, to get out of my collection next year. And I'll never go back to this shade. I really 99.9% I will not, unless my husband throws me out and I have to live out on the streets and I tan. So, but I have sunblock, so, you know. I don't foresee myself getting this dark. So we're gonna go ahead and use this. This was already on my my counter because I had used those Bare Minerals concealers, and I was like, you know what? I like this because concealers add coverage and then foundations add coverage. So if you have any kind of samples or anything like that, use that. I thought about throwing in some samples, but I'm trying to get through some makeup this year. So that is going to be in for a cream bronzer. It's going to be like, I use 2 dots, literally like 2 dots. So it's going to take me a long time, but I'm going to go ahead and put some dents in it. So I'm super, super, super happy to get a jump on that for next year. And I did use it today, but I will not mark my use. Or should I mark my use? Because I used it today. Anyway, the next one I'll be bringing in is a Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. This is pretty old in my collection. It does weigh 22.22 grams. I just like a kind of clear, so it's just very clear. So I'm going to put it downstairs. Still smells fine. Still smells lovely, actually. So I don't know how I'm going to use this, but I'll put it downstairs and kind of like as a moisturizer, stuff like that. I don't find that these plump. I do feel like tingling, but I don't see like the juiciness or the juiciness that I want, like the lip fillers. And obviously this is a little bit older, so I don't know how potent it was, but it was the Extreme, and so I want to use this up. It's about halfway. Gosh darn it. I'm going to set it up and then have a marker, then I'll go ahead and pop in a picture. And the next thing we will be bringing in is this NYX eyeshadow base. I did just do a flop or fail with trying an eyeshadow base and not setting it. This is a not set eye. This is a set eye. I prefer the set eye. You will be seeing that video soon, so maybe I shouldn't have told you that, but it's okay. So yeah, this weighs, without the lid, it weighs 17.83 grams. I just used this little brush, dip it in there, and I'm going to set it like that. So we're going to be trying this. I don't know how long I'll be. Maybe I'll go to hit pan. I don't know. We'll kind of reevaluate around September with like the quarterly check-in. So I don't know. I want to use this up. It is still creamy. It's not expensive, but that's okay. But it's still an item in my collection, and I use concealers as eyeshadow primers, so it's just unused and unloved. It's time to use this up and kick it out. And then we have 2 new items coming in. These are both going to be seasonal things. This is brand new. It is a Ciate London. I did get it from Boxycharm. It is a watermelon burst. But I'm like, you know what? Like, watermelon, summertime. I don't know how this works, so I don't know if it's dewy or what. I don't know if it does anything. It just watermelon burst setting spray. It doesn't have any claims. Mist and set with Ciate London's watermelon burst setting spray infused with watermelon extracts and niacinamides. This is a perfect finish for dewy, fresh skin. Okay, so dewy. Let's see. Smells delicious. I'll go ahead and see how I like it throughout the day. See if I like it as a finishing spray or to set down my powders. Usually I like to set down my powders. So obviously this is brand new. I mean, I could mark it up here, but it's just brand new. And then this one we're going to reevaluate in September because this is watermelon. I kind of do things seasonally. Watermelon reminds me of summer. So come September, you know, August is initially my fall time, but it's really hot in here, and watermelon is just a great scent. I love watermelon scented. So this will be rolling out in September, but we're going to go ahead and get some use on it and finish it next year. And then the next new item, which is also seasonally, is going to be from Dose of Colors. This was gifted to me a few years ago by my mother. It has cream on one side. This is brand new, but this is the cream part. So I'm going to use these together, and then this is the powder part. So yeah, definitely brand new. This is in the shade Shell. So yeah, very pretty. We're going to reevaluate this one come September. If I'm like, ooh, I'm really enjoying it. I do have a lighter, like, icy champagne one. So I can just go ahead and switch those come September because, you know, you get a little bit of the icy or the cool tones, but I think that this one was really warm. I do have one more. Let me go ahead and show you. Maybe I should put this one in there. I don't know. For like a gold, bronzy. You know what? I'm gonna switch them. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in there. I don't know. What shall we do, guys? What shall we do? This one's a little bit lighter. So I think I'm going to get the bronzy tones and then use this one for September. So we'll go ahead and use this one next time. And we're going to go ahead and use this one. This one is in Sunset. And let me go ahead and put the powder over it. So that's what it's like. This is just kind of what the powder looks like. Just by itself. It's kind of crumbly, but I guess because it needs that tacky base. So yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and do the bronzy vibes for summertime. I'm going to go ahead and switch it to Sunset. Let me wipe my hands. So yeah, it's a little bit longer one because we do have 5 roll-ins, but I'm super, super happy. Let me know how you're doing in this project. If you're finishing everything up, if you want to participate, it's never too late to join. Last year I did join halfway in, and I've been participating. You know, I might not do my updates all the time, but I am reaching for these things, obviously, because I do have 3 empties. But if you made it to the end, please leave me a little summer emoji for summertime. And I love you all, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Bye, guys. Love you.